That's my best friend.
Let's see. Alright, which one do we want to watch first? I didn't get to watch too much of the more early game, but I know this is one that you lost. I kind of want to watch this early game because I already watched some of this. Even if I don't watch the whole thing, I want to watch some of the lane phase. Alright.
La karma. No. De hecho es que mira, la espada esa no me puedo sacar porque con Tristana no sé.
Alright, so you went Doran's Shield versus Irelia. I would recommend going with the Longsword or Doran's Blade. You can do it, but this is one where I'd like to have a little bit more damage against her. If you get one kill against her, you can snowball really hard. It's good of you to pop the bone plating on her. If you see she has resolve, you should always check to see if she has bone plating first and pop it with third Q. So that's good. One thing I remember from earlier that you do is you initiate too much, and this is a very common problem. A lot of the problems you have are just problems I run into every Riven I coach. Is that they usually initiate with the Q first instead of the auto attack first. People always ask me, why does my Riven not deal as much damage as you? And it's because they're not starting their combo off with an auto attack. So that's the entire auto attack they're missing in their combo. It's like when she goes to auto attack this minion here, if she does, she probably shouldn't. She should probably, because you have so many minions here, she probably just shouldn't walk up for it. But you need to auto attack her and then just do a full Q combo on her. Let's see what you do. You see how you start with the Q and she auto attacked the minions. That means she was close enough to close enough for you to auto attack her. Right here. This is where you auto attack her first as she goes to last hit it. The combo needs to be a bit faster. You probably could have auto attacked her one time in between the second and third one. Yeah. So you miss about 2 autos in that combo. Basically, she would have. This would not have been close at all. She can still heal up a little bit with corrupting potion. She should be like super behind right now because she made a mistake, and you need to capitalize on that by comboing correctly. But your Q combo is really slow right now, and you need to start off with an auto attack. Right here, I guess it's fine to push. I would probably wait until the next wave comes so that she can't walk up to any minions, and you'll be able to 1v2 their jungler. The good thing about pushing in here is that your Lee Sin is in their jungle, so you can look for running into the jungle after. That's what you need to be doing after this cannon minion. You'll be level 3. I wouldn't worry about poking on the turret. She's just gonna heal up with her corrupting potion and her Q. You can't poke her too much under the turret. You can a little bit, but you're going to get a lot more out of seeing if the jungler is with that Lee Sin. Or around that Lee Sin and just go help him and kill him. Okay, this is a problem. Cannon minions are so important that you do not risk them. And risking them means queuing them without any damage. Just in general, your auto attack is going to do a lot more damage than your Q. And even more, it's your third Q. So it has like it's not instant like your first 2. So it's really hard to it's so much riskier to try to last hit a cannon minion with 10 other minions trying to hit it at the same time. You decide to try to last it with your third Q. What you should have done is just third Q'd it first. And then just wait until you can auto attack. Yeah, just third Q right here, get it a little bit lower, and then auto attack it. Or just don't third Q at all if you want to play it really safe. And then just you need to auto attack it because it's gonna do a lot more damage. It's a lot easier to get, and it's so much gold. I mean, you saw how hard it is. I probably would have missed if I tried to third Q it. Look how close you were. I mean, it didn't look that bad, but look how close it was, and there's just so many minions hitting it. So close, but. And you can say unlucky, but it's your fault. Yeah, see right here, this like I would I would like just walk to the river right now. And just in case their junglers are well, okay, so maybe not since you saw Master Yi, but I'm talking more like 10 seconds ago. So like around this time, right when the minions get into the wave, let's see how much time you had. Okay, it's like right after the cannon minion. This is where I'm saying you should immediately walk into the jungle with Lee Sin, because he doesn't right now he doesn't know that Master Yi isn't on the grump. You guys have no idea where Master Yi is. Just walk over there. What are you doing right now? What are you trying to do here? You're just
So
looking
like,
big scary. Looking really scary over here with all of your abilities on cooldown. You're just looking really menacing. And that's what you're doing. You're just looking scary. But this is what everybody does. They just they just wait. They just wait for the next wave and they do nothing until then. Alright, so now we're back to just the normal trading pattern. Let's see what happens. This is good. Your wave's in a really good position. The minions went into her turret, so now the wave is pushing to you, and you're ahead. She has a lot less health, and 2 of her corrupting potions are done. You still have yours. But what you need to be doing is she has to walk up for these minions. She's not ranged, so all you need to do is stand right next to this minion and be ready to do the same thing as before. Same thing as level 1. Auto attacker and start your Q combo. But what do you do instead? You're far away, so you can't auto attack her. She goes for the minion. Like right here, you're just not in range. And then you just E. You didn't even E auto or like do anything. You just wasted your E there. I'm not sure. Why didn't you hit her? I
think
mean,
I was
it's
in
not
range.
good. What's up?
I wasn't in range even with E.
You should have been. I'm pretty sure, unless you just E the wrong direction. Oh, it's because you E to the side. You know
Yeah,
she has to
for
walk
sure.
down, so I guess that's just like a mechanical mistake. But yeah, just obviously go towards her turret. There's nothing you gain from eating to the side here. So that's just like a mechanical error. Not too much I can help you with there. But you also just don't want to initiate with your shield if you don't have to. Use it to get out, or use it to block an auto attack damage. If you E and then start your Q combo, I mean, it helps you get to her, but then if she goes to trade back with you, you lose all that shield is just useless. All you used it for was mobility, where you didn't need mobility if you just stood next to the minion. You know what I'm saying? You don't need
Yes.
mobility, just stand there. What's stopping you? That's the
Like,
whole point of freezing here. You can do it again. You just gave her another free minion. Why you just keep giving her free
but
minions?
I'm not like punishing there because she has too many minions and I'm just level 3, so that will hurt me.
No, you're still strong enough here where you can still combo her. So it's good that you're trimming down the wave here and you're not pushing, because she does have a lot of minions. Okay, you keep doing the same thing. It's another
Yeah,
common
I
mistake.
always use my E to engage.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
not good, because you're wasting your shield. It's the same problem with starting a combo with a double cast. If you're not, if I mean, there's some situations where it's okay, but most times when you're just in a normal trading pattern where you're both high health, it's not going to be good because they're going to turn it on you when all of your abilities are on cooldown. You're just wasting your shield. You're not getting any use out of it. Look, nothing went into your shield there. Not even minion autos. Nothing went into your shield. You only used it for mobility, and you're not going to have it to get out of here. Let's watch that trade again, though, besides the... Oh, well, you actually double cast. Yeah, you did that exact same thing. The other problem with double casting, not as big, but if you would have just started with your Qs, if you in your combo with the stun, specifically in a minion wave, which is probably going to happen here, you're going to do your Qs, and when she starts to get too far away, you can W the minions, and all the minions drop aggro. That's what drops minion aggro is if you CC minions, they drop aggro on you. Right now they're all hitting you because you hit Irelia. If you end the combo with a knockup or a stun, all the minions go away unless you auto attack them after. That's why It's nice if you can end the combo with just a third Q or a W. And actually in some situations, what I've started to do more recently is even if I can get an extra auto attack off at the end of my trades, I generally won't if they can trade back. You know, usually Riven's auto will do a little bit more damage than theirs, so it's worth it. But it's not worth it if I just finish my combo off with a W or Q, because even though my auto attack did more damage because of my passive, they have 5 minions that just auto me for about 40 damage.
Okay.
Stand on your minions. You need to stand as minion here. Come on, come on, do it. Ugh. She should be dead here, but now you have nothing. You waste all your stuff. You waste all your stuff. You could have had your E for mobility. You could have started the combo off with an auto. She has nothing here. She's so low. This is an easy one shot here for her walking up to this minion, just disrespecting you. You also need to, when you're fast queuing, you need to be, if you're strong enough where you know they're going to be running from you, you need to be, that right click after you queue them needs to be in this direction, because you need to be like walking this way. But you're like clicking right next to you, where you basically don't move anywhere, and then as she's walking away, she's getting farther and farther away from you. You see? Okay, so I think what your problem is, you're right clicking on her. But you can see how your character just isn't moving very much.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if you're fast queuing at all, actually. It looks like your mouse cursor is just sitting on top of her. Oh, yeah, I don't think you're fast queuing. Do you know how to do the fast queue?
Yeah.
Come on.
I do it.
You are? Okay. It looks like your mouse cursor is just sitting on them. But, yeah, make sure you're moving. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay,
I cancel the auto attack before the W.
yeah, but you also need to... You need to save the stun, because if you don't kill her while she's stunned or knocked up, she can flash away, right? So instead, clearly she wasn't paying attention here. I don't know if she was looking at the shop or what, or she would have walked away faster. But what you should do is instead is try to get another auto or even another Q. You can even EQ there. You can auto, immediately stun, and then chain that into your third Q. That's something I never really see, Rivens do to kill somebody, because I guess it's not like the normal fast Q combo. So if they're going to die and the auto attack after the third Q, then that's going to be best, because what happens is you chain the stun into the third Q and then you can auto them. If you don't chain the stun into the third Q, then they can flash, and that's what happens here. Instead, what you go for, well, one, your third Q is just not ready because you stun first, so you can't chain it, and that's your problem. Is you either you need to get your second Q out there so you can be ready to do that. But you can see she just flashes away from your third Q.
But in this case, I should get closer with just my Qs?
Yeah, it's fine that you don't auto attack there, only because you still would have killed her in that same trade because she was that low. If she had more health, then obviously start with an auto attack. But you need to get her in range where you can stun third Q and auto her. If she flashes from your second Q and you don't get the stun, and it might look like you don't deal as much damage, it doesn't matter anyways because she flashed. But you wanna chain CC them at the very end, because obviously people are going to try to flash at the last second, right? They're going to wait as long as they can because they don't want to have to flash. So it's your job to try to one-shot them at the very end. Like, you need to know how much damage you have and not give them a chance to get away after, like, oh wait, I'm going to lose this if I don't flash you.
Ya no soy el mismo.
Claro, yo dije, no, ¿qué me está pasando? Termina mi carrera.
Yeah, and all these trades, you're just using your stun too early. If you're going to W, if you're going to stun right after your first Q, that's usually if you're just doing like a short trade. Because if you're just gonna auto attack after, it's just like what I said with the minions. You need to you're gonna reset all the minion aggro, which a lot of people don't think about how much damage minions do, but they do a lot. You also need to be looking at recalling here soon. Well, I guess you're about to hit 6, and for some reason she's not pressing very hard, but you also have to worry about dying. See right here, you need to walk the turret. She could just kill you there. Well, I guess she doesn't have flash, but she could force your flash.
Hey, Toto.
You're playing like a bit too aggressive there, and for whatever
It's
reason
because
she went.
I'm
What's
just
Deja
now I'm playing aggressive because I'm just like 2 minutes away, and she
Yeah,
doesn't
but
have
just
flash,
wait.
wasted it.
I mean, I guess it's fine to, like, okay. What I'm saying is, like, up here, it's fine to like walk up to that minion if you're just really trying to push for 6. But right here, you need to like EQ away right here.
Okay.
But instead, you like try to fight her, and then she can turn on you. Your shield once again blocks absolutely nothing, and she should be able to turn this on you by just queuing to this minion auto attacking and then queuing you again because you have no shield. I guess it didn't kill you.
Hey, Toto.
Oh, it's because she went Ruby Crystal Boots. Yeah, no good Irelia would just build Ruby Crystal Boots there. They would go double longsword or the Bork, or even like Torrent's Blade or something. You should have died there. I mean, I don't know if you liked her build, but it's just so risky here. I'll just wait. Oh, you double cast again. You should die. Oh my god, you should not have won that. That was such a bad trade. The only reason you double cast here is if you can one-shot her. But look how much health she has, and all you have is a Doran shield. Look how much damage you do here. And she has bone play. That was nowhere
the bone
close.
plate
That
thing.
did no damage. Oh my god, just look at that. And then let's see what your shield does. Let's see how much damage it blocks. Oh wait, it shields nothing because you stunned her while your shield was up. You see the problem with initiating with your
Yeah.
shield and then stunning them at the same time?
I always do that. Like double cast
Yeah.
always.
Yeah. Stop doing that. You only do that if you're like trying to finish somebody off. But clearly it's going to be a bit longer. So it's fine to initiate with your E here, but you need to just start off with a normal E auto Q. Just do your normal Q combo, and then when she starts to fight back, then you shield. And then you stun her into your ult and finish her. Like, your ult, you just ulted way too early. I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Yeah, in my head, this like when I double cast, she was one shotable in my head. So
Yeah, I guess that's just like a very big mechanical mistake. Look how much health she had. I just want to pause it after you ulted, because you did not get maximum damage out of that ulti. Oh god. Oh, she was like almost half health. It looked like. Look how much health she has. Oh jeez, that hurts. Because not even an auto killer here, which clearly you see right here. But you almost died for it. She just thought she would have killed you. Really, she should have just waited a second. But oh man, because the problem is after you use all that, all you right here, all you have is you just auto attack. You auto attack her once, you auto attack her twice. You need to have you always need to have like some abilities up. So don't blow everything all at once.
Listo, ahora sí. ¿Qué te estaba diciendo? Ah, que estamos, tipo, tenemos la
Okay, let's see.
y está la ventana cerrada generalmente. Ah, yo me hago.
Oh yeah, let's see what you backed with. Okay, so you got 1700. You clearly want to go with the Essence Zero build. So BF sword, obviously, and then let's see, can we fit a refillable? If you bought refillable, how much would you have? That'll be 450. You could just wait. I would just go. They have a AD jungler here, right? I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, they have a Master Yi. So I would just go with BF sword, cloth armor, and refillable potion.
Estamos los dos
Because you
solos
plan on
por
going
la cuarentena y todo eso.
cloth armor this game
Y está la
anyways.
ventana cerrada generalmente.
I mean, I guess they have Veigar Karma bot lane, but I'm pretty sure they had an AD mid too. Yeah, they have Lucian mid, so Tabby's going to be really strong. Irelia, Master Yi, and Lucian have a lot of auto attack damage. And you're not going to really be seeing this Veigar Karma until later on, so I would just snowball with the Tabbies.
Can you like go a little bit before? Like when I was backing.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
I have
sure.
a doubt there. Like how many minions more do I have to
You didn't.
like
You didn't. You had enough. You just needed to, instead of going...
no about the gold, but like the minions on my lane.
Yeah.
I tried to freeze that again. But it
Oh,
didn't.
okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, so you just killed too many minions here. Yeah, right here, this is like your biggest mistake. You killed... It looks like it would freeze here because
Yeah.
these minions beat these minions. But you have to keep in mind, there's a minion wave right behind you that's going to
Too close.
save these two casters. And then these two casters are going to push the wave back. So it would have been good if you didn't queue these minions right here. You just killed too many. And it's easy to miscalculate freezing, freezing the wave, like how many minions. I mean, I still do it. It just takes a lot of experience. But if you understand the concept, you'll get better and better at it over time, as long as you're trying for it. It's good that you try to do it, because that is a good spot to do it. You just killed her, and you're going to be a lot stronger than her, and you're going to have a BF sword when you get back. It would have been a really good spot to freeze in, and the lane would have been over. You would have snowballed a crazy amount.
Yeah, I'm looking. They're saying like, oh fuck, my freeze.
What are you saying?
I was looking there in the lane because I was like sad that my freeze died.
Oh yeah, like I said, it happens. See what's going on over here. I wouldn't go over here. I don't think you kill her unless she happens to just... Yeah, don't do that. You're just... Ooh, you're just too much wasted time. She could just be walking down here, and because your wave is pushing, you're just losing all these minions. All these minions. Instead, just push the lane, and you get free plates. You know how much a plate is worth? How much is a plate worth?
2 is worth a kill.
How much is one worth? How much gold?
Don't know. 160 or 80?
Yeah, 160.
Ah.
Yeah, 160. That's a lot. You could get 2 plates here if you just push this. And these minion waves, I don't know how much the minion waves are worth, but they're worth a lot. And they're also, it's not just gold, it's also XP. It's also minions that you're denying her if you push this fast enough into the turret. Because while she's back here, your minions could be dying to her turret. But what you're doing is, because you're chasing her, you're getting this nice juicy wave. She's not losing anything here. She might be losing a couple minions, but you have such a giant wave stacking up. She's going to get every single one of these minions, and you're losing.
And that minion wave that is coming is a cannon wave, so
Also, it takes a little bit longer, but
yeah. No, but
wait,
she
it's
will
not.
get anyway. No? Oh.
Wait, what?
Yes, it's.
What are you?
It was.
What are you saying? What about
That
this cannon?
where there was a cannon, so it would take longer to the tower to clean all the minions, so she can get everything.
It's only one hit away though. I mean, no, that shouldn't like influence your decision at all here.
No, I'm saying like it's bad anyway.
Oh, yeah,
For me.
I mean, luckily you still got it pushed here, and you still got the 2 plates. But imagine how much more she could lose here. This whole wave would be dead, And okay, you actually didn't finish the turret. Okay, here I think this is just like a mechanical mistake you made.
Yeah, she doesn't
I
kill
don't
me
know
there.
why she doesn't kill you there. So now you can still go refillable here. I go longsword refillable. Oh, you don't buy refillable. That's sad. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. I mean, I could see where you were going with it. You really wanted this to freeze, but
Yes.
I think you're up so far that I mean it might have still frozen here. That the wave was pretty close. I just don't think it's worth it to use your whole TP for that because you aren't gonna lose any minions either. I understand you really wanted to freeze, but you're so strong you could freeze it again. Like you just freeze it again in a couple waves. Okay.
I keep. I have a
Ugh.
useless.
Oh God.
I
Okay.
didn't remember that part.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Oh God, I almost threw up. Okay, let's break this one down. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I like it there.
You
Don't-
lagged.
Yeah.
24
Don't look
ms.
at my
Holy
screen.
shit, that
No, no,
ping.
it was like. Yeah.
Wait, were you actually lagging or are you just
No, no,
making a joke?
no. It
Okay.
was.
Okay, so let's see here. You stagger your Q. Oh, okay, you waited. Let's see if you waited a bit too long. Okay, you could just. Okay, I guess you could bait that minion, so that's fine. So I get the actual initiation was okay. The biggest problem you made here, a lot of these things seem small, but they matter over time, and they matter specifically for Riven. That's why she's a hard champion. So when you third Q here, I don't. Let's see where you auto attack. I want to see where your cursor goes. It just stays on her. You need to move because you hit her at like max range. Like let me put this in like slow motion real quick. Okay, you see you hit her like pretty far away. You need to like while she's in the air, you need to move this way so that you're gonna be a little bit closer to it because you're going to have to wait for this to come off cooldown because you have no CDR right now, like in your
Yeah.
your items. So you're really going to have to make sure you stay close to her here, or else she's just going to walk away because she has boots and you do not. So what happens here is you get really far away. You do hit the stun still, but she stuns you. All she has to do here is walk away from you, which is what she should do. Because you pop your ult, if she just waits, then she has ult advantage over you. You can't catch her here. Because you have no abilities on cooldown, you got hit by the stun, and you didn't walk up. It's her mistake by jumping into you right here, because you could still win this. So that's good for you. Luckily, she also messes up. Right here, you cancel an auto. That's big. It's humongous. So you land that auto, that's fine. You just wait here. You need an auto here, you just cancel it, just a mechanical mistake. Okay, auto Q. Okay, so here's an example of what I kind of mean by surprising them with your damage and one-shotting them. And this is definitely like a higher level thing. Right here, what can you kill her with? I don't know. What kills her? What are some ways you can kill her? What?
And then I can ulti her and then third Q.
Ulti, third Q kills her. So you basically an ult and a Q kill her, right?
Yeah.
Or an ult and an auto, but you just auto attacked, right? Okay, but if you ult her, then she can flash your third Q. However, because she has this much health, she's less likely to flash your third Q if you did it now. And if you hit her with third Q, then she can't flash your ult because she's in the air, right? So instead of ult third Qing, all you have to do is third Q here. Even though you don't auto attack, it doesn't seem as efficient. You can just third Q and an ult here. And if she had it works a little bit better. She has more health here because she's less likely to flash your third Q even more, and because then you can also auto attack her. You can ult auto after your third Q before they can get away. If anything, your auto will go through their flash. Like they'll flash away and they'll still die to your auto if you do it right. So in here, the best thing you can do, even though it seems less efficient, because I'm pretty sure at that point you just finished a Q, right? So let's see, Q, auto Q, yep. So your instinct is to probably auto here and then
Yes.
do something else. It doesn't matter, but it's not the smarter choice. The smarter choice is to instantly third Q here, surprise her with a knockup, and then just ult her. And then you could auto attack her after too, but she's not going to survive it. I already know. But instead, you go for an auto, and then she flashes your third Q, and then you just missed the ult. No. Anyways, so we broke that down. It's not always best to go with the fast Q combo. Sometimes you gotta go with a little bit less efficient combo to surprise them with your damage. So all that matters is whether you kill them or not how fast or cool your combo looked.
And now I don't have TP because I use it.
Yep, exactly.
To try to freeze.
Granted, wait, let me see I don't think it's not that bad. Like I wouldn't even have TP to that anyways because it was only 3 minions. And I don't think you're saving a plate that she would have gotten anyways. Like she already broke the first plate. She wasn't gonna get the second one anyways. So I would not have TP'd there. Luckily your Tristana is 6-0 here.
Yes.
Because the only thing that you have to worry about this game is Veigar.
Minuto 10, o sea, estos quedan con traumas pero por años. Ay, que va a Tristana, que va a Tristana. No.
¿Te gusta que la próxima partida vayan Tristana sí o sí?
No, no, es próxima.
A ver.
We got some standard stuff going on.
No, yo me estreso. Ah, es que no sé, qué parecido. No sé, ¿vos tenés ganas de seguir?
Sí, yo...
I probably would have walked down the crab first to see if the crab was up, and if it was there, you can just take it since you decided not to go for plates. And then if you take the crab, you don't really need that ward. You can put it more aggressively. You can already see him in the river as long as there's no blast cone, which that's why you should walk up to that blast cone and make sure it's gone. Which you do here. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if you just want to jump over the wall, but you should do that because you can check to see if there's a blast gun there. Oh, yeah. You use your stun too often, and you're also not like walking towards them enough. You kill her here with. Oh God! Holy moly! Just don't tell me you die here.
Calculated.
I don't think you need me to tell you what you did wrong here. There's one you just stunned. You could have just, if you EW auto here, that kills her. She has no flash. If you really want to, you could flash W, but like you don't need to. You can just EW her, just get closer to her. I don't know if that was a miscalculation. I don't know what was, or you just didn't hit your E when you meant to.
I think that she was dead when I ulti her.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about here.
Ah, no, they're just.
I mean,
Yeah.
right here. You could EW, but you don't use your E. Why don't you use your E? Use it after. Oh man. And even then, you still almost died because after you flash on her, don't use your E here. Use your E to get out. Just Just flash auto and then Q her in a second, or just auto attack her again. Because when you E, she almost survives because she swaps places with you. That was a really good Q by Irelia, but that's what happens. She basically teleports to where you were, and you're not close to her anymore. And you can just save the E to block the last tower shot.
Poor chat. From seeing a Grandmaster play Riven to flat.
Troleada. Trolí pero Forge. Oh, se me mató el G.
You guys can't be flaming. This is plat 4. I've seen some of your ranks.
La lista arruina a los minions. Ah, farmero, no los arruine. Sé que lo bursteabas.
Yeah, I don't know if you're fast comboing actually.
When
Can you-
I'm like fighting fast, I don't fast combo.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not like an integrated mechanic yet.
I mean, are you working on it? Are you trying? I'd rather
no,
you like at least try. It looks like you're just auto like clicking on their head the whole time.
¿Por qué lo empujás, huevón?
When I'm not about to die, I do it.
I don't know. I don't remember it being very hard to learn how to fast Q. I mean, the only thing you can mess up is that I don't know. Like, what can you be afraid of? That you cancel an auto? No. You're more likely to cancel an auto the other way because you're autoing slower. Maybe like misclicking on the head. I don't know. Alright, let's see what you did wrong here. Because you should be stronger than her. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, the biggest problem was that you just walked into the stun. You could have just walked away. Like, just step back a little bit, but that's just a mechanical mistake. But the biggest problem with this is that you didn't get your third Q off. She stunned you while your third Q was like before you got it off, and that's really big to initiate with your third Q. So really, what you should have done, you're walking a little bit too far down. Let me put in slow motion again. So I think it was fine to walk up like this since you're so far ahead and your ult's coming up soon. But right when she turns back into here, you need to move this way because you know she's in this bush, and be ready to third Q. Even if she hits you with the E, it's okay as long as you get the knockup off on her and you get in melee range. But instead, why are you walking down here? Because even if she didn't hit you with this, she can just walk up here. She can just walk. She can just dash to the minion and walk away from you. I mean, she might still die because Lee Sin's over here, but then she wastes your time. It's better than the situation she was in. So like, once she walked in the bush, why did you keep walking this way? You're just like, ha, I'm closer to your tower than you are. You can't go to your tower, haha.
I actually thought that she will continue walking down.
But you saw her turn back. Alright, let's see what else went on here after this situation. Let's see if you end up wasting your shield again. Alright, so...
Block it the damage there.
Hmm?
I block the damage from her Q.
Okay. You blocked... Oh, wait. Yeah. God damn it. Wish I could do this easier. You didn't block your Q damage. No, you didn't. She Q's to you right here. This E is fine. What's not fine is that you stunned her here. And then this little portion of the shield is not being used here.
Wait, so when should I use my E?
Your E? The
Yeah.
E is fine. The problem is your stun. Because you
okay,
stunned her
yeah.
while your shield is active. And so, why don't you let her auto attack into your shield, and then when the
then
shield
stun.
is down, then you stun her, yeah. Like it doesn't matter that she got stunned because you were shielded anyway, so it's not like she's gonna do any damage to you. Alright, let me watch this in normal speed real quick. Oh, I think you cancel an auto attack here. Right here. Yeah, you cancel an auto and straight into the third Q. I think you still would have won it. But you also probably needed to not walk into the ult. I'm not sure. It would have been really close. Wait, I think you also ultimately. Alright, let's see. Okay, you should have ult queued. You did end up ulting, but you did a little bit late. Right here, I would have like after this auto ult Q into her, but instead you just do a normal Q. But yeah, you also cancel an auto. Definitely think you would have won that. Lots of canceled autos and slow Q combos, not orb walking correctly. With the
not what? The last phrase? Not what?
let me I'll just write it down real quick and you can write this down. Okay. Problems with trading. I actually kind of forgot what I said, but let me see if I can remember them.
Not use it E, like well E.
Yeah, that's the most common mistake you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, wait, I'm trying to remember the other ones. Okay, one, canceling autos. Yeah, that's it, like this. Canceling autos. Not orb walking correctly.
Or walking is like when I'm following in there, right?
Yes, like where you move in between your attacks. You stay too far
yeah,
away
okay.
and then they can walk away from you. And then when they do that, you can't auto attack them because they're too far away. So then you have to use another Q just to get close to them. So you basically lose the entire auto attack when you do that. Thank you, Jaeger. Q combo. I think you're not fast. I think you're not fast Q comboing, honestly. You're just not doing it. I think your mouse is like over them, and it just looks really slow. I feel like there's like a difference between doing it slow and like what it looks like you're doing. And the last one, oh yeah, stunning while your shield is active. Actually, this is the most important one, probably. Or probably the easiest one to fix, maybe. I don't know. Just the one you do the most on. Alright. Whoops. Alright. So yeah, those are your most common mistakes I'm seeing with trading. Let's see what goes on over here. There's another little fight. Okay, it's good you're staggering your Qs. Go ahead, stagger again. Probably would have started a little bit earlier. This is good. Q again. Go ahead, walk up to her. Yep, she can walk away, but she's not. So you need a you need an auto Q. Or you need an auto stun. That's what I'm telling you. When people always ask, I say this so many times. Every coaching lesson I have to say this because people always ask why my Riven does more damage. They don't auto attack enough. Do it right before an ability, and then your auto attacks up after that ability goes ends. Right here, auto stun. There's no point in just not autoing. It's so much damage. You can't kill someone with just your abilities. I mean, if you build lethality, you can. I guess that's why shit Rivens build lethality, because they don't know how to auto attack. All right, this was the same concepts I showed you earlier. Right here, what kills her?
I can Q.
Well, you don't have any Qs up.
Auto ulti.
Auto ulti? Okay. That does kill her. What's better?
Don't throw my stun away. And actually, stun.
No, I think the stun was fine because you used it in the very beginning, and it was fine to block some damage. But you hit her with some CC. When do you ult somebody? If they have flash up while they're CC'd. so that they can't flash your ulti. It's so big to land your ulti, right? So don't give them the ability to flash it. So you landed third Q here, you can immediately ult auto. Ult auto kills her. Auto ult kills her. They're the same thing. It just matters which order you do it in. Because if you auto attack her first, like you do here, she could flash this ult. She should not die here. She only dies because she flashed further into your ult. You should not have won that. It's just she's awful. I mean you're both same rank, so you guys are probably gonna be making similar levels of mistakes. But why not just start like you can just auto or ult auto here and kill her, but instead you go for the auto because that's what you feel. I don't know. That's what everybody does. They feel like they have to auto Q, auto Q, auto Q, ulti. You know, like got in it with the ulti. But no, you don't always have to kill them with the ulti. You just need to make sure the ulti lands. All right. Let's move on to another.
The one I lost
phase.
is the murder one.
Yeah. And yeah, it probably wouldn't have mattered even if you lost here. Your team I saw was so far ahead. Granted, we didn't get too much into macro, but there's not too much to learn from macro when your team's just shitting all over them. So let's watch some of this game.